I've spoken on past videos about how you can make money your friend. And today I want to add to that so that you can actually sit down and have a conversation with money. But before I show you how to do that, hi, I'm Sandra, author of Tapping into Abundance, using EFT tapping and the law of attraction to change your mindset and turn your life around. And if you want to do just that, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss any videos. Money is something we all need, whether we want to need it or not. And it's just the reality that we have to make friends with it and to really get it into our thick skulls that money is not responsible for poverty. And it's not even responsible for wealth. It is simply a tool that we use. And if we use it wisely, we can have a very abundant life. But it's really about understanding its energy and being able to work with it as a friend and not a foe. We really need to get over this spiritual nonsense about money being a bad thing or money being the reason for the woes of the world. It's not. Humans are responsible for the woes of the world. It's got nothing to do with money. It's to do with us and our beliefs in scarcity, our beliefs in not being enough, not having enough, which creates the greed, creates that need for power, and all of the stuff that is causing problems in the world today. Money is something that we can embrace and make friends with. If you are somebody who's into law of attraction, you know that everything is energy and that everything vibrates. Money is like a consciousness. You can have a conversation with it. In religions around the world, past and present, there are money deities, money gods and money goddesses. So in many religions, abundance, money, fortune are actually sacred beings. They are sacred beings that people work with. So think of it that way. And if you want to think about having a conversation with money, if you think it's a little bit weird to sit down and have a conversation with the consciousness of money or the energy of money, just think about the deities that are associated with money from antiquity right through to present day deities that you can work with. Talking to them and asking them questions and getting a response back from them. And I'm going to show you how to do that today in this video. Grab yourself a journal if you're a writer. If you're not into writing, grab your phone or any recording device where you can record yourself speaking. If you like to move, if you're a mover and kinesthetic, you may want to do more the recording thing and move around while you're recording yourself. That will help get your creativity going. And you're going to have a conversation with money. If it feels weird, if you feel like you're really stuck, you can do some tapping around it. So you can start talking to yourself like, this feels really weird. I'm talking to money, like it's a thing, like it's a conscious being. You may even feel guilt around that. You may feel that you're being too materialistic by treating it that way. Just tap on it. But you're going to start by having a conversation with it. If you're writing and you're right hand dominant, write your questions with your right hand and money's response with your left. If you're recording it, then just record it. And if you're walking around, pacing or moving while you're recording yourself with money, you may have different postures for yourself and maybe find yourself, you might have a different posture for money. Just see how that goes if you want to bring it more into your body. And start having a conversation with it. You can begin by asking it, money, where are you? And see what it says back to you. When I've had a conversation, I've never tried actually just having a conversation with money by itself. I've always personally worked with money deities like Wasadare, who is a Thai Buddhist deity of wealth. There are other deities like Fortuna, Abundantia. There are many, there's Lakshmi, there's many different goddesses of wealth, and I have had dialogues with them using this method. Sometimes I will just ask questions and then whatever comes to me that I feel, I guess I'm channeling, the answers, then that's how I'll rock. I'm not a writer. I don't really get into the writing thing of journaling too much. So I find that if I do the writing thing, sometimes the act of writing will distract me from actually really tapping into my intuition. So I might use movement to help me really get into understanding the answer to my questions. But it's having a dialogue essentially between you and money. Think of it as like a Gestalt thing where you've got the empty chair technique. If you've ever been into Gestalt, if you've ever done it, where you're talking to an empty chair as if it's another person, maybe somebody from your past that you're talking to and having a dialogue with. You could even set it up that way. You could have money in an empty chair and yourself sitting there talking to it and see what it says back to you. But use your intuition to really tune into what the true energy of money is. The goal is to find out what money really is about and what it really wants for you, as opposed to you having an argument with it, like, money, where are you? And money, if you find that it is berating you for not being good enough or not being pure enough or being too greedy or anything like that, then you probably know that that may be your subconscious programming coming in and not really the energy of money. You want the dialogue to be more about, hey, money, where is you? And money would always say, I am always here. I am around you. And then you may say, well, if you're around me, why can't I have you right now? Money may say, because you haven't opened yourself up to me yet. That kind of a dialogue. So without thinking about what the response is, it's just allowing it to speak to you. It may sound woo-woo, and it is woo-woo. There's no way around that. But if you're into law of attraction, you're woo-woo anyway. So why not go even further into woo-woo and start having a conversation with money? You may even have a physical cash that you hold while you're doing the experiment. You might put a $50 note on the empty chair and talk to it. Do whatever it takes to tap into the energy of money, but you want to be having a dialogue where you put the question out, like, money, why is it so difficult for me to bring you in the way I want to bring you in? And money will say, well, because you haven't allowed me to come in. And if you say, well, how am I blocking you from coming into me? And money will give you an answer as to how you're blocking the flow coming into you. It may say something like, I have given you many ideas as a way for me to come to you, but you haven't acted on them yet. That kind of a dialogue. There shouldn't be any judgment in there or any guilting or anything in there. It's a dialogue between you and the energy of money. Let me know in the comments field how you go with that exercise. If you want to do more tapping on your blocks, especially the blocks on your money issues, or the things that are actually stopping you from really stepping into who you really are and doing what it is you want to do in your life, which may involve money or it may not involve money, then do read my Tapping into Abundance. You can get that off Amazon. The link to it is in the description field below this video. If you want to talk to me and work with me around with EFT around any things that are blocking you in your life, then do book in for a free 30-minute clarity session with me. The link to that is also in the description field below this video. If you liked the video, hit the like button, share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you on the next video.